What's up, gamers? Hope you guys are doing well. Today we are looking at this pretty sweet Pokemon Black Limited Edition DSi. It's in pretty good condition. We got some scratches around the shell, but that's okay. It looks absolutely sick. I love the gold Pokemon Black text at the bottom, and I love how it shines white against light. It's black against no light. It just looks super sick. This console in particular is Japanese. It came from Japan. This is the Japan label on the back, that text. The screens are in really nice shape. Little to no scratches, little to no yellowing. The only thing with this console is the right bumper does not work. The left one does. A-okay. The game port works fine. SD card port works fine. Tested everything else. All the buttons work okay. This thing is pretty sweet, to be honest. So we're gonna get the R trigger fixed. It works when you click it heavy, but only when heavy, so that's not good. So let's get that fixed. Let's get this guy up and running. And yeah. Unplug it. Now we can separate this, but we gotta be careful because of the L&R ribbon cable. That's disgusting. Okay. Alright, so what we got here, you see that? Probably not. In the back here. Dead bugs. That is disgusting. So there's some right here too. I will be taking these out. I see some in the motherboard off camera. These types of bugs are unfortunately more common than you would expect in DS's. Gonna put this right in the trash. I will give this guy a super good clean. If you guys know like anything about these bugs, please let me know. These things they're not all that common, but again, it's always these that are inside of DS's. So we can see around the battery port. There's more. Disgusting. Get that all out. I'll give it a good shake to make sure there's not any more. Now I'm going to go get isopropyl alcohol with this brush it down. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna stick the brush in. You can never have too much IPA. And this brush is not going to damage any component on the motherboard. So best to clean it, clean the motherboard itself, and to literally sanitize it. Just got this Wi-Fi card, make sure there's nothing gross under there. Okay. Brushed down super nice. It is stinky. But that's a good thing, because that's what we're going for. So now, back to what we were doing before. Now that it's all clean and ready to go. Gotta remove these 5 screws for the stylus port and the R trigger. Take this black piece off first. Then the stylus port. Looks nice and clean. We'll give it a brush down, of course, anyway. All right, that looks good. So gonna brush everything, of course, again. So now to clean or fix the triggers, gotta get a sharp tool, fire up on the edges, and then on the top of it. Fill it up. Sometimes they come out on their own, sometimes they don't. So that's pretty dirty, so let's get that good cleaning by scraping it. Nice and clean. Same for this guy. Very dirty. It should not be blue, it should be nice and shiny metal color. See how that looks? Nice and shiny. Some scrape marks, of course. But that's a-okay. Let's get it back in. Close this flap. Make sure it clicks, and it does, and that is good. I'm gonna get these stylus port back on. Trigger piece that holds everything in right there. And we can get back to screw. Good as new. I'm going to check underneath the board where all of the buttons are, lower screen, everything, to make sure that there are no more bugs. We don't want none of that. Just gonna flip up the board and the screen as a whole. This is looking good. They probably didn't get this far into it. Nonetheless, D-pad is looking, honestly, this is looking super, super clean. Gonna check under the ABXY buttons. Nah, dude, super clean. All of this IP will evaporate. It'll be real nice. Get the boards back in their place. Mic cable plugged back in. Antenna. So now let's get all these screws back in. Back plate back on. Make sure that R trigger works as it should. Bam. Okay, it's working just fine. Oh, hey guys, how's it going? Oh, what a nice photo. Aw, dude, look at that. Who doesn't want this thing, you know what I'm saying? So now, guys, we're just gonna get the rest of the screws back in. Gonna give it a little bit of a thorough cleaning. Make sure there's no dirt. Make sure all of the scratches and scuffs are taken care of to the best of my abilities. And that is pretty much it. I'll show you guys what it looks like when I am all done. Alright gamers, this DS is looking absolutely amazing. Some scratches and scuffs and marks, but that's normal and it's not bad at all. Still some wet from when I cleaned it. The screens are in such nice shape. They honestly practically don't have any scratches at all. The top screen has one up there. There's a little bit of wear on the shell right here. But yeah, this DS performs wonderfully. The camera hasn't had any issues. This thing is amazing. Best part right there, best part. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please consider subscribing. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks.